Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. 1 John chapter 4, verse 7. Hey fam bam, it's me, just Londa. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam bam? Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, just Londa, and we are doing soft and pink looks for Valentine's Day using majority black-owned products. You know, I'm always going to come to you on February, the month of February. Pretty much it's going to be black-owned, so it'll be stuff that you've seen before, but these will just be different looks and expired looks and things like that, and we're just doing nice, soft, pink look for Valentine's Day. So if you want to see how we got this look using 2 palettes, roll that beautiful baking footage. Alright, so for the sake of the video, all I did is just kind of prepped my eyes. Alright, so I have a number 2 Juvia's Place and a little bit of Pat McGrath concealer in the color M21. I haven't done my brows yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with my brows. I feel like it's going to be a powder brow day for the soft look. So I do have 2 palettes that I'm going to be using. It's going to be the Mauve's palette from Juvia's Place and this palette from Pat McGrath. We just want to look really soft and dainty is what we're going for. Brown girl soft day, you know, love, stuff like that, you know what I mean. So because I do have to start off with a backdrop, I am going to take some of my IMAN powder and put that in use it as a backdrop. And basically what that does is just kind of fills in the gap. It's being the gap for the gap of color. Be the gap for the gap. So that's what this does. Okay, so now that we got that on, I feel like it's not going to be a lot of colors. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's not going to be a lot of colors because one, I didn't choose but these 2 palettes, so it's going to have to work. I'm going to take this pinky shade right here and basically going to start off on the outer V. And then we're going to work that into the socket right in here. So it's going to go on top of that backdrop. With the rougher 14 brush, I'm going to go in with this color. This is like mostly the deepest color that's in here. And that's what we're going to do to add on to the outer V with. And kind of packing some on my lash line as well. That kind of helps with the look that we're going to go for. Okay, I'm liking how this is coming out. I want something really nice and sweet and pink and really soft. So this looks really good to me. We're going to go in with this shade here. I'm gonna pick it up on a flat shader brush and just kind of smudge that into the brush, so that way we won't have that much of a fallout, but we're going to smudge it onto the mobile lid as well. To kind of go on top of it, I want to go into this color just a little bit, and I'm using a rougher 28 brush and just kind of brighten it up, make it look a bit more glittery, just a tad bit. Like I'm lightly swiping the brush and just adding on to the mobile lid. I'm going to take the brightest shade in the palette and go right in a tear ducts. So I have a Veramore liner, Veramore Cosmetics liner in the color Cocoa. I'm just going to line my lower lash line with it. I might go on top, not quite sure. That might be more of a tight line if I decide to do it. I really want to keep this going on. So let's just see first. Let me look and see first. I am going to tight line as well. I'm going to go ahead and clean up with a little bit of the Pat McGrath concealer. And again, this is M21. So I just want to put a little, not a lot, because I do recall this having a bit of an impact. Okay, so now that I got kind of like my little base on, I'm going to use my LYS bronzer and use that as a bronzing contour type of deal. We're going to go ahead and get into this Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks, and I am going to use that for foundation. The color that I'm using today is going to be the color 19G. I didn't pick up the other one. 18 is what I really think I should have picked up, but it is what it is. I'm going to use what I got so far. And I like this color, and I am going to kind of go over my highlight because I want to dim it down some, because I want to look made up but not made up. For the lower lash line, I want to use this color here out of the Mauve's palette because I know this is a bit lighter and it's going to make this smokiness to be soft because we want to look soft. I have the Pat McGrath powder in Deep. which I probably should have gotten medium, but it is what it is. I wanted to go in with Prime Beauty, but I know Prime Beauty is either out of stock or something. But I'm pretty sure they're going to come back. So I'm going to use Bronzeville from Prime Beauty. So just take your bronzer. For blusher, I am going to pull out my palette. I love this palette. Even though I have my Pat McGrath, I choose her. I feel like I'm going to mix this pink color and this pink color together. Okay, so it's going to be real simple. I'm going to come back with the finished look and we'll get back into all the deets. All right, fam bam, this is the finished look. Looking all soft and pink for Valentine's Day. And we use majority of black owned products. So for these lips, I do have on Juvia's Place liner in the color Brownie, the lip color for lipstick, and I just kind of blotted it on because I did not want it to kind of take away, because this could be, I want it to be more lighter than what it actually is. So I use Pat McGrath Attitude with Juvia's Place Barely Fair, and that's how I got this color, because it's not quite the same, but it's a little bit lighter. I did go ahead and do my buffing technique, and I used my IMAN powder. For highlighter, I did use my Uoma Beauties Notting Hill. This stuff smells so good. Ugh, yeah. And the lashes are not black owned. Yeah, they're not black owned. Those are, I can't recall who they are, but they're not black owned. But yes, this is the finished look, fam bam. Tell me, pardon me, are we doing soft and pink looks for Valentine's Day? I mean, I feel like I should do something for my husband, but he's getting on my nerves because he had surgery on his shoulder and all he wants to do is mate, and I need him to sit him down because chill out. Chill out. You just had the surgery. Chill. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. On that note, fam bam, thanks for watching, rating, subscribing. All that good jazz to make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye.